everyone, and welcome to your strong abs class using the mini ball. The mini ball is one of my favourite pieces of equipment, so I'm so excited for today's class. But don't worry if you don't have it, you're absolutely fine. You can do this whole thing just using your own body weight. You will still feel the burn deep into your abs. So whenever you're ready, meet me in the middle of your mat and we will get started. So coming down onto your glutes, grabbing the ball, I'm going to place it behind you and I want you to place it in between your shoulder blades. So just underneath your shoulders, between your shoulder blades. I want you to slightly tuck your tailbone under. Feet are hip distance apart. Like I say, tucking that tailbone under slightly, pushing your lower back down. Hands come behind the head. From here, you're going to inhale, lower back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. During this time here, I just want you to start to notice how the ball feels under your back. Use this time to get comfortable. So if you need to move the ball around, you can. Try not to let your neck fall back. Neck is in one long line. Really curling up into your rib cage, drawing that belly button back towards your spine, connecting into your center. So you're lowering over the ball and then coming up. Lower down and lift. 8 more here. 7. First 6. Exhale up. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. On this last one, hold it lifted. Just hold. Making sure that you're connecting into your core. From here, you're just going to give me tiny little lifts up and up. Making sure that you're drawing your ribs down towards your hips. That's where the pulse is coming from. So lifting the chest up to the ceiling. Head is really heavy in your hands. Elbows nice and wide. Just 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. We're going to go back into those full extensions. So you're going to lower down. And lift, lower and lift. Just 8 more here. Breathe through it. Just 6 more. For 5, 4. You can do it. For 3, 2. Last 1. And hinge yourself back. Release yourself. You can take that ball out from underneath your back for a second. Just stretching out through the centre. And then coming back. So hands come behind the head. I want you to float your left leg into tabletop. Hands stay behind the head. You're going to extend that leg out. And as you extend the leg out, you're going to lower yourself over the ball. And then as you bring the knee in, you twist towards that knee. So you lower it down and twist. Inhale back, exhale to lift. It's fine if you're rolling across that ball slightly. Just making sure that your back is pressing down into the ball. You got it, just 5 more here. For 4, really twist. 3, 2. On this last one, hold it here. From here, you're going to keep that knee where it is. You're just going to open up through the back and lift. So lower over that ball and then bring the elbow to the knee. Lower and lift. It might start to feel a little bit challenging now, but push through it. Find that strength from within. Just 5 more. For 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it lifted. From here, you're going to tap your left elbow down to the mat and then lift and squeeze. Lower and lift. Really get deep into those obliques now. Coming into that side curl. Just 5 more. For 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it here, just tiny little lifts and then you're done here. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Good work. I'm just going to flip myself around. You stay where you are. I'm just coming round to the other side so that you can see. Okay, from here, same thing on the other side. So this time you're floating your right leg up into tabletop. That ball is underneath your shoulder blades. Hands come behind the head. So you extend that right leg out, you lower yourself over the ball, and then you bring your elbow to meet. Lower it down and lift. Twisting through the centre, try and look towards your back elbow. Making sure that you have a slight tuck of your tailbone. Connecting deep into those abs. Lengthen and bring it in. Just 4 more. For 3, 2, last 1. Hold it here. Hold that leg lifted. You're just going to open up through the chest. Bring the elbow in. So you lower down, lift and twist. Just 10 here. For 9. Last 8, 7, 6. This is when it gets challenging. 5, 4. Make sure you're using your breath. For 3, 2. On this last one, hold it lifted. You're going to tap that right elbow to the mat. Lift and squeeze. Lower down and lift. So really squeezing up through that left elbow. Just 8 more. 7. For 6. You can do it. Keep it going. Just 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. Just tiny lifts to finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Good work. Stretch your hands overhead and then bring yourself up. I just want you to take that ball now and you're going to place that ball underneath your tailbone. So coming to lay on your back, ball goes underneath the tailbone. I want you to scoop that pelvis under again, really pushing your lower back down into that ball. Hands by your side. And you're going to slowly float your legs up into tabletop. So again, making sure that you're tucking that tailbone under, really connecting into the core, try not to flare through the rib cage. So knees are at a 90-degree angle. We're going to go into toe taps. So you're going to tap your right toe down, lift, inhale down, exhale lift, alternating sides. You got it. Focus on that stability of the hips. Again, use this time to get comfortable with that ball. Tapping each toe down, alternating legs. Connecting into the lower abdominals here. Just 4 more. For 3, 2, last one. Hold the legs in tabletop. Squeeze the heels together. We're going to go into double toe taps now. So you're going to tap your toes down, lift and squeeze. Tap both toes down and lift. The challenge here is to try not to flare through that rib cage. So really tucking that tailbone under, connecting into the core. I told you this one was going to be a strong one. Keeping that tailbone tucked under, drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Just 5 more here. For 4, exhale as you come in. For 3, 2, last one. Hold the legs in tabletop. From here, we're going to go into leg extensions. So you're going to extend your right leg away, bring it back in. Left leg extends and bring it in. Inhale out, exhale to come back in. Alternating legs, keeping this tailbone and those hips nice and still. We're really working deep into those lower abs now. And they're sometimes a really challenging muscle or area to hit. So the mini ball is perfect for hitting those hard to reach areas. You can do it. Just 3 more. For 2. Last 1. Hold the legs there. You're going to send both legs up to the ceiling now. And then from here, you're going to lower your right leg down. Lift it up. Lower the left leg down. And lift. So inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. You got it. Again, working into the lower abdominals. Focusing on your breath. Try not to clench your jaw. Just 4 more here. For 3, 2, last 1. Hold the legs lifted. From here, you're going to bring the legs to a 45-degree angle. And just hold it there for me, making sure that the tailbone is tucked under. It sounds like a broken record, but I just want you to protect your lower back. From here, you're going to cross one foot over the other. So we're going into crisscross. I want you to lower the legs down 3 inches and then lift. So you lower the legs down and then lift. Inhale down, exhale lift, but crossing one foot over the other. So getting into our crisscross. Make sure to not flare through that rib cage. Keep the core nice and strong. Just 5 more seconds. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold it here. From here, you're squeezing the heels together. You're going to lower both legs down and lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. A really challenging one again to make sure that core stays connected. So really pushing that lower back into the ball. You can do it. Find that inner strength. Doesn't matter how low those legs go. As long as your lower back is staying into the mat and you can feel it, that means it's working. 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, last 1, and hug those knees in. Good work. From here, taking that ball from underneath the low back, and I want you to place it in between your feet. So in between your ankles. From here, you're going to send the legs up, point through the toes. I want you to lower your legs to a 45-degree angle, and like we just did with those crisscrosses, you're going to cross one foot over the other. And then, so you're moving the ball as you go. This is a really challenging one. So if you need to bend your knees to start off with, I'm losing the ball, but really squeeze that ball in, and you're just tilting that ball under one heel and then the other, keeping that lower back on the mat. If you need to have your legs directly up to the ceiling, that's fine. Just making sure you're squeezing that ball in. You can do it. Just 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees in. Keep the ball where it is. If you need to readjust, you can. So again, keeping the ball between your ankles. I want you to hug your knees in, squeeze that ball. You're going to extend your legs out, hands come up, curl yourself back in. Extend the legs out and curl back in. If this feels good, you can stay there. Or if you want a challenge, as you bring the legs out, squeeze that ball in and hug it in. Extend out, squeeze that ball, hug it in. Just 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, last 1, and hug it in. Taking that ball out, just placing it down to the side for a second, just rocking yourself from side to side, and then bring both knees over to the right, look to your left, and bring it in, and then both knees over to the left, look to your right. and then back to center. From here, you're going to rock and roll your spine up to seated. You're going to grab that ball, and this time you're going to place it underneath your low back. So placing it just above that tailbone. Your hands are going to come out in front of you. From here, you're going to lean over that ball and lift. Lower down and lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Really reaching through the chest here. You got it. Just 6 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it back. Just give me tiny pauses with the chest. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Bring your hands in so that your fists are touching each other, and then you're going to twist from one side and the other side. So you twist and twist, rocking from side to side on that ball. This is your last thing here, and then we're going to finish with a stretch. So keep it going. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Move that ball to one side. Good work, everyone. I just want you to come to lay all the way down on your back, stretching everything out long. Just taking a second here. You can close down your eyes if you wish. Just letting that belly release. Not holding it or engaging it in any way. And then I want you to hug your right knee in. And then bring that right knee across your chest. Look to your left. Releasing any tension through the low back. And then back to center. And release. Opposite knee comes in. And bring that left leg over to the right. Look to your left. And release. From here, just rolling onto your front. We'll stretch out through the front of the body. So hands coming underneath your shoulders. I want you to press up into your cobra, really sending your hips down into the mat. Feeling that beautiful release through the core. And then sending the hips back into a child's pose. Well done, everyone. That was a tough one on the abs, but hopefully you feel really nice and strong now. And then coming forward into a seated position, we will finish class as always. Just finding our posture to start with. So making sure that your shoulders are rolling away from your ears, lengthening through the crown of your head, ribs are down towards your hips, belly button is back towards your spine. Dropping your hands down by your side, taking an inhale, lifting the hands up overhead, and then exhale, hands come down through heart center. And before we finish, I just want you to think of 3 things it is that you're grateful for in this moment. Whatever those 3 things are, bring them to the front of your mind. And I really want you to take these 3 things with you for the rest of your day. Then when you're ready, slowly opening the eyes. And you are all done. Great work to everyone. I don't know about you, but my abs are on fire after that. I really hope you enjoyed this session on the core using the mini ball. If you did enjoy this, make sure that you subscribe so that we can work out together again. And if you are doing this as part of the January challenge, I will see you on the mat again tomorrow.